Barfield Crescent Park in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And if you find the nature center, it's hidden way back in the park. You go behind it, there's the Marshall Knobs Trail, and it's got the Rocky Path Loop and the Valley View Loop, and it eventually connects to a paved trail. If you come right off the parking lot, there's a paved trail. For those of you with strollers and smaller kids, it goes down to a river that's sometimes dry. The rest of you go behind the center and go around the loop. Looks like 5 miles in total is what they told me in there. I haven't had time to look at the map yet. Anyway. This isn't really on the trail, but it's right off of the trail. Trail's pretty rocky. It's fun though. Trying out a new camera. I'm not filming with it. I just have it with me. There's definitely a learning curve on it. I'll figure it out though. They must have got the red paint on discount. There's a ton of it. Trail. I came down that. Still, if you have knee problems or something, you might want to stick to the other half of the trail. This trail does get rocky. Might want to think about a walking stick of some kind. I got my camera strapped to my walking stick. That's why in my older videos you hear all that weird thumping. That was the apparatus I used to attach it. I think I have that cured. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's a small park. If you misread the signs and you don't have a map, don't freak out. Just don't walk the same place twice and you'll get out. Oh, sure is a good thing that bridge is there. Well, I decided not to do the extra loops. There's 2 extra loops. They're about a mile, a little over a mile each. I got a lot to do today. I just don't have the time for it. It took me a little longer to get set up than I anticipated, and I played with my new camera, which ran out of batteries. So anyway, moving on. That's quite a hill, I have to admit. A little bit winded. Anyway. Let's sit down and get some water. Take a break. The hill isn't that big of a hill. It's just got all these knee-high step-ups you gotta do when you get to the rocks. Watch your step. Once you get off the hill, it gets really smooth, really flat, kind of wide, just wide enough to catch water and get muddy. The trip down the hill is just as rough as the trip up the hill. Lots of knee-high step-ups. You got little kids, they're gonna need help. You know the worst thing you could put on a trail that goes slowly downhill? Gravel. That little bitty stretch, I slipped 2 or 3 times. I don't know if they put this here or if it's just... Actually, it looks like it's naturally occurring, so never mind. If you look through the plants, you can see gravel. Okay, so this is just a big gravel pit. I know because I came in the winter. There's a bench heading off that trail right there with a little pond, a little bitty pond, a little bitty trail going to it. You can't see that at all in late summer. I'll have to look up the name of it, but there's a name of a website where y'all can paint rocks and hide them all over the place. This is a road. Goes to the campsite. The campsite's weird. There's like a minimum amount of people, like it's 4 groups only. Whatever. They obviously needed it or they wouldn't have built it. It must be a Boy Scout thing or something. Anyway, this trail's getting kind of tight on me here. Oh, are you kidding me? Glad I put my bug spray on. Kind of looks like a lot of people on this trail, when they get to that road, they go up that road. Because right after that, the trail gets very poor, very overgrown. Y'all watch your trail markers. And I'll try and watch this walking stick my phone's tied to. Alright, now we're down in the flood zone. There's a river down here. And we're to the river. A very still river. I don't think it's a good swimming hole. It might be, I don't know. Anyway, there's a short little branch off the trail here, you can see it. And it takes you to this little overlook. It'd be a good place to sit and have a water. The trail got rocky again. Kind of up on the side of this ledge here. Lots of bees, man. Only flowers you can find right now. Bugs galore. Huh. They must have some kind of guided tour. Anyway. important to just go slow, watch your step, and enjoy the scenery. And just enjoy the peace and quiet. There's spiders all over my phone. Anyway, campsite, I believe there's actually a bathroom down here. That's something you don't see often on a trail. If you got a group, looks like a nice campsite. There's actually part of this trail where you gotta kind of duck down and get under everything. I had to adjust the angle of my camera on my walking stick because it was so tall it wasn't fitting through all the bushes. Well, we're to the end of the dirt trail. It becomes paved after this. You come in right along the bank there. There's a few places down there where you can step in the river, but most of it looks like this. It is pleasant. There's some places over here for people to sit. I always see people sitting along there reading books. It's a nice trail. I watched a crawdad fight a snake one time down here. My kids thought that was hilarious. I'm gonna stand here and listen to that water for a minute. It's nice. Well, the rest of the trail's easy walking. Those of you with strollers and maybe you can't handle the rocks and the roots on the other part of the trail, just walk down here to the river and walk back. There's still something here you can enjoy. Oh, there's also a frisbee golf course. Those of you that play, I guess they call it disc golf. I don't know. I don't play it. But anyway, they got a whole course down here, right at the end of this trail, which is right by the little nature center. If you got little kids, the nature center's packed, but it's got a few little animals in there. It seems to be geared more towards the smaller kids. I was just looking at the map. Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you. The paved part's about a half mile. And it is a little bit hilly. It's not too bad. It's not nearly as bad as the other part of the trail. So anyway, there's a half mile of paved trail, 5 miles altogether roughly. A river that's sometimes there, sometimes not. Very wooded. I liked it, not a lot. Once you've seen a minute of it, you've seen all of it. It's just the same old stuff over and over. But if you want the seclusion, you want a pretty brisk workout, this would be a good trail. Definitely. If you're a sightseer, there's other trails. There's a college right down the road. It's a good place for college kids just to get away. Play some disc golf, hike a little bit. They got some ball fields. Of course, they're usually tied up with leagues.